Lab safety should always be taken into consideration. And a big part of lab safety is documentation. And the documentation I'm talking about is labels. Labels for everything. Everything must be labels. A good example is to see what happens. In the back of the fume hood here, we have two bottles. One bottle of deionized water and the other one of pure sulfuric acid. They're both clear liquids with no labels. They just would look the same, but one will burn you and the other one is inoffensive. We did not put a label on the water bottle, but it's written with a marker. So you have to be able to identify things. Now for reagents and chemicals that are hazardous waste, dangerous. A hazardous waste is a chemical that you're done using. So once you're done using it, what do you do with it? Have we thought about that? We need to think about hazardous waste and where they go and how they are treated. It should be an essential function in a laboratory. So the chemicals must be clearly labeled, they must be stored properly and disposed of in an appropriate manner. An emergency list should also be established in case of emergency. So we do have my water bottles labeled, my acid bottle, my acid waste here, that's after we finish, is in the big drum here. And you see the yellow label on it? That's the hazardous waste label for the university, which will help the service that will come to pick it up know what it is and how to deal with it. More personal protective equipment is a safety shower. This is the corner of the lab and this is the entrance to the acid room, the sulfuric acid room, the pure sulfuric acid room, which can create some serious burns. So in case of an accident, we are mandated by law to have a safety shower, and this is ours. So there are two parts to it. There is a shower that we can pull from the handle to get 30 gallons at a time to make sure that everything is washed off. Or if you are only hit by the acid droplets in the face, you can use the eye wash. So this is an eye wash where you can put your head in there and rinse your eyes and make sure you don't have any serious issue before you move on and call a medical professional to take care of the acid burn. So this is just in case. This has never been used in this lab because I want to say probably luck, but also a lot of training and the fact that we really insist on being protected. We provide the right personal protective equipment, the lab coat, the gloves, the goggles, the visors. So we do have all that and we insist that people wear. You're going to find people who are going to resist using them, but it's the job of the lab manager and the lab administrators to insist on the principles of the lab to ensure the safety of lab personnel and students and anyone that is visiting actually.